able to adapt to each room, man, and still be yourself.
Yeah.
Like at all times. It doesn't matter if you in an environment that's rubbing you wrong, if you're received with love, if you whatever, you shouldn't change though. Like you shouldn't get out of character. It should be very hard to get you out of character. So, make your anger should be very expensive.
Oh,
Your anger should be very expensive.
Hey, I think we just got the title of this episode.
Yeah, I like that.
Good people, what's up? What's good? We are back for
Yes,
another
indeed.
edition of the 3 Milli Podcast. Blessed be your host, Caleb Smith. Shout out to Trent, Sid, live here from 3 Milli Studios. Today, y'all, we got a very special guest in the building,
indeed.
Damien Bostick Jr., DJ,
Yes,
aka Count Up.
indeed.
Yeah, your favorite entrepreneur, man. He's
Come on,
killing
man.
it. How you feeling, man? Appreciate you
Man.
pulling up.
Man, first and foremost, appreciate the introduction to the world.
Thank you, man.
Man, I appreciate you having me.
Love it.
This is just amazing what you all have set up and created here.
Thank
So
you.
from entrepreneurs to other entrepreneurs,
Thank
this is just super dope.
Thank you, man.
But man, I'm blessed to be able to create. I'm blessed to be able to fight through pain and just to be able to have another breath in my body
Yeah.
to do this another day.
That's
That's
real.
really where I'm at with it. Yeah.
That's real, man. DJ, bro, your story is so inspirational, man. You
Thank
got a
you.
great documentary on
Thank you.
YouTube. Y'all
Thank
check
you.
that out, man.
Please
Great
do.
story.
Please do.
What led up to you being, an entrepreneur, doing so many different things? What was that journey? How'd that happen for you?
At first for me, it was more so like it was kind of hard to funnel all of my talents and everything. I was playing basketball and just learning my discipline through life through playing sports. So everything happened like that. Soon as basketball kind of ended for me and I kind of had to create a new door, I knew that 9 to 5 or workspace, that just wasn't my style. I'm someone that likes to express myself through outfits, through music, through whatever, through speaking, books, whatever it is. So I had to find a way to do all of these things. So I said entrepreneurship is what I'm gonna do. I was always into fitness forever. I played sports, so that's how that came about. I became a personal trainer, started doing that internship and all that stuff. Always was doing my music, even during basketball. So music never stopped. I started that in high school.
That's dope.
So the whole time through college, I'm playing, I'm doing music, and I'm kind of not focused, kind of one foot in, one foot out. So it was one of those things, bringing studios into my dorm room. So I was really doing that and making music at the same time, me and a couple of my other guys. And then it really just led to this. And once I started, I was like, I'm not stopping. This is no way I can stop. So once I started to see results and invest all the money into it, thousands of dollars into this stuff, man. So now we're here, and I couldn't turn my back at all.
Love
I
that,
love
man.
it.
Investing.
Come
man,
on.
bro. Thousands of dollars, bro.
Man.
I love that. So how important is that for up and coming people who want to be in entrepreneurship, understanding, like you got to invest money and time
You have
into this
to.
thing?
Most definitely. I say, create just a portfolio, but be a master of your trades. When you're creating your portfolio, don't think that you have to master all 6 or 7 things. Yeah, they can come in and generate some kind of revenue, but you don't want to just a bunch of table scraps. Like master that one thing that you're doing and then allow it to open up a bunch of doors. Like my training came, and then merchandise, and then products, and then my online platform. So that created 4 different streams off of one thing first.
Wow.
Once that came, now I can funnel money into my, okay, cool, I'm going out of town this week, I'm doing a trip, or I got my music production guys, I can pay them to shoot a video now. It just always, it able to, fund itself once you keep doing that. We all get in places where life happens, things happen, and you have to scale back sometime or, get in just a hibernation mode. That's all it is. And once you come out of it, you need to be prepared. Your mental needs to be sharpened. You need to be, somewhat ready to attack differently, refine your approach, something like that. So that's how I approach everything. And, man, I just really try to keep my head up and understand that when you're creating these portfolios, if it's day trading, if it's podcasts, if it's whatever, you're a rapper, I don't care, whatever it is, like you got a brand, whatever it is, just at the end of the day, know your why. That's all I think about. Know your why, and then expand off of that. That's
dope,
all
man.
I feel like.
Free game,
And that'll bring in a bunch of money, man.
Yeah.
That's
love
it.
that.
Love what you're doing, you'll get paid off of it.
That's real, man.
Easy.
Entrepreneurship, man. You preach that. I love seeing it. Another major thing I love seeing is, man, you at conferences, Circle of CEOs. That was dope, man, seeing that. How important, man, is it for up-and-coming folks to be in the room, be around fellow entrepreneurs, like-minded people?
Man, like-minded people, like-grinded people. I stress that in my book, Halfway to Halftime. You want to surround yourself with like-grinded people, like-minded. And, you know, rub elbows with the people that you want to see that are actually above you. You know, don't always sit with the circle that, sorry to say, but is similar stature of what you're doing. Like if you're, you know, you're inspired by the greatest, I don't know, motivational speaker of the world. Like go get with some motivational speakers and then rub elbows with the one that's in the front of the room. Pay for his conference, pay for his consultation, email his member team of over here that's selling the merchandise, get a shirt, tag them in an IG post. Like just get on their radar. Like it's not hard, you know. So rub elbows with those kind of people. And Justin Owens, New Age CEO, is his tag.
I follow him. Yeah,
that's my dog, man. So J.O., I was part of their mentorship program for some time. He asked me to do a song called Run the Play for his audio book.
Serious?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's
So if
crazy.
you go and search J.O.'s audio book up, The New Age CEO, if you scroll to the bottom, the last song that's called Run the Play, that's me. I made the anthem for the song of that. And that's his whole brand. You see the markets Run the Play. So that's J.O. when he seen him marketing this, I was like, oh, I gotta go. Him 500, this and that. I'm like, I need to expand my portfolio. I haven't acted on it like I should, to be honest with you. You know, life hit me a little differently, so I wasn't able to act on it. But I definitely have the information. It's in my notes. I do know when I have the capital to, you know, have that leverage or so, I'm gonna attack hard, and I know how I could, you know, move on. Exactly, run the play. That's it. I'm just gonna run the play. That's all,
man,
for sure.
Being
But
around,
that's very important, man. Be around the people that you know you aspire to be like, or be aspiring to be better than. You know, it's nothing wrong with friendly competition.
That's right.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's what keeps you great.
That's
what
right.
keeps you great.
That's
for
right,
sure.
bro. Iron sharpen iron, man.
That's it.
Justin Owens, hey, that's a big name, bro.
Man.
What impact has being around him had on you so far?
Oh my gosh, man, J.O. has taught me how to carry myself with business, how to just handle your business in a way of, if someone is making an excuse, always have a counter for a counter. He's like a Kyrie Irving of motivational speaking or of talking to somebody.
Wow.
It's like if you come up with an excuse, he already has the counter in a polite way that's still respectable to you, to not dismiss your feelings, but also be like, okay, get over it. You know, and it's just a way that he talks, and he kind of has rubbed that off on, or I've just, you know, learned that from him, you know, just watching him, and just some of his mannerisms. And also the sacrifice, you know, you have to put in numerous amount of hours that people don't see. You know, he does that times 10. Like so many people see his content on the gram and want to see the whips he drive and all this, but the stuff he does outside of that, like, you know, he's shooting, you know, this much content because he know he's about to be traveling and on tour for 2 months straight, and he can't be away. He going to see his baby girl only this time, you know. So it's the sacrifice that people don't understand to make this happiness in your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like to see from him. His sacrifice, the things he does behind the scenes, for sure.
I love that.
Yeah,
man.
And it just turns my drive up. It made me want to go hard.
Man,
yeah.
I love this. I love this.
Sure.
Having a great mentor, you know, talking about Justin Owens, being around him 500, Circle of CEOs. For young people right now, how important is it just to have, you know, somebody who can hold you accountable?
Yeah.
You do try to come up with excuses.
That's my
like
thing, man. I always tell my clients and my fitness program or anything that I'm your accountability partner. You sign up for my program because this is an accountability partner. You know, it's called Built by Bostick. We're going to build brick by brick. That's all it is. Bostick is my last name, so that's why the program is called that. And I tell them we're going to build brick by brick. Like, this is about accountability. Each day it's a check-in. Oh, you're feeling down today? That's a reason. It's okay. You don't want to work out? It's okay. I probably didn't want to train today. Like, it's fine. Just be open, humble, and transparent with each other, you know. And And when you're doing that, and if we can have this honesty, I feel like accountability is the easy part then. Because now it's like I'm not bailing on you. I'm not having to lie to you and make up something. Like, no, just be real and be a human. Like, just say, hey, I'm sick, I'm not feeling well, whatever, and then we'll build on it. But we got to have trust to have that accountability first.
Facts, man.
So, yeah, that's big.
I love that, bro.
That's big.
Halfway to halftime, man. Talk about the book, audio book already out. You showed that to me.
Yes.
Dope.
Please go get that. All these cameras,
yes, sir. Yes,
one
sir.
I'm looking at, that one.
Yes, sir.
Go get it right now. Halfway to halftime.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to listen to it. I don't care. iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play, Amazon Music, whatever. Go get it. And the hard copy is coming out. I am going to publish that very, very soon. November 30th is the goal.
Yeah. It's going to happen. Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Coming soon. So that's halfway to halftime. The title came to me because I played sports my entire life, of course. And some of the gentlemen that are, and one lady, but gentlemen that were in there, we met off sports. So if you listen to the audio book of it, it's gonna flow like there's gonna see horns and buzzards. It's like the substitutions.
So it's like a real game.
Exactly, like a real game. Life is the full game, right? So that's what that is. And in the grand scheme of things, you know, we think of halftime being our midlife crisis. We're 50, people get at age 50, whatever. I'm 25 right now. I'm halfway to the halftime point, 25 to 50, right? So that's the grand scheme of things. But to really draw it all in, and to even just be transparent with the world, like, I didn't know that in the time of me writing this book that my mother would pass away, and that she was age 50 and I'm 25.
Wow, that's deep.
And I finished the book, and soon as I finished it, I told her to write something for my acknowledgments and about the author, and she sent it to me. Then we had one last date, and then that was it.
Man.
And now I'm able to publish the book, and it's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
So I didn't think that the title would really be halfway to that, you know, and I'm like, whoa, I don't know. It just, you know, had my world spinning, man. Yeah. So I had to take some time back from creating content, from doing a lot of stuff, man. Yeah. But that's what it means for me. So when people go hear it, people, you know, retain this information. I want them to listen with a different kind of ear, to know that it came from a different spot, you know.
A genuine place.
Yeah, for sure,
bro.
For sure.
I love that, man. So right now, what impact has your mom had on you as a young man?
Oh my gosh, so much. The way I can carry myself. I have her spirit with me,
that's
man.
Beautiful, man.
I wear her shirt, man, and to be honest, this brand, she came up with the acronym of my brand,
Blinded. Yeah.
And it stands for Believe, Love, Invest, and Determine Every Destiny. And Mom came up with that. Mom always was on me about just, you know, mannerisms. She's always on me about having good character. One thing she always said with me was choice, not chance, and you are greatness. I had that tattooed on my heart. She always told me I was greatness. That way I'd always have affirmations and positive affirmations and know to speak those in myself early. That was one thing she preached. And then just, you know, telling me choice, not chance, meaning you can make the right choice out here, rub hands with the right people, have accountability, make the right choice, get up every day and make the right choice. You do not have to gamble on life and take that chance on some dumb stuff that is going to lead you to chain gang, you down the road clanked up, you dead in the box, you drugged out, whatever it is, like, you know, and if you are in that position or in that space, seek help. You can get help. That's fine. We're not judging. I understand. But, you know, that was a place that my mom had. She was an open ear, and she always just told me, you know, just don't be judgmental of another person's walk of life. You can't judge them. You have no power, no sake over them. The higher power, and that's all. Whoever they believe in, and let it be that. So I try to accept people, every walk of life, and that's what she just put into me, man.
That's real, bro. I love this conversation,
that's
man. Your documentary, bro. Again, it was excellent, man. You dropped a bar where you said that you wanted to be a real model and not a role model. Break that down for me. A real model and not a role model.
So often, role models, I feel they're good, but, you know, we go into a place, and in society alone, everyone plays a role. You walk into a store, the cashier behind the thing, just as I just automatically said, I didn't name the person. I said the cashier. That's their role. The general manager, hey, yeah, get the lady that does the balloons, the helium, whatever it is. Like, everyone plays this role, right? So it's like, you want this role of, it could be a father figure, mother, those kind of roles. All that is a role to be played. So sometimes we get caught up in wanting this role model in our life and understand I'm looking up to them, but this person isn't even a real person. They're just playing a role.
Wow.
Literally, they're only in this space to play, no offense, but mom. They're only in this space to play dad. They're only in this space to be cashier. Soon as 9 to 5 is off, they're a whole new hat. They take this hat off and they put this hat on, and now they're a person. So it's a whole nother role, you know. So I just need real models. I need influential people who are always going to be authentic 100% of the time, no matter which hat they're wearing. And those are the people that I'm aspiring to be like. Those are the people that I'm looking up to and to, you know, rub shoulders with. That's where I'm at with it. So I just feel like real models are those authentic people that can every day, you know, be themselves, but switch hats so well and be like a chameleon.
I love
you
that.
know, that's it.
Man,
that's it.
That's great, bro.
Yeah.
Your brand, Blinded, I love it, man. Break down the whole inspiration behind that.
For sure.
Everything.
For
concept.
sure.
How it started.
Yeah, so me and my business partner Nick, he's not here, man. Love him to death. He's not here. We went and I was going to perform. What was I performing? It was somewhere on Edgewood, the church. I think it was the church. Was it the church? No, it was across the street from the church.
The music room?
Nah, not the music room. Gosh, what is the name of it? I can't even think of it. Long story short, department store. Department store. We was about to perform, me and my guy, Friday night. And he was on stage. We got a song together called Run It Up. Y'all can find that. Came out like 2017. That's on all platforms too. But we were performing this song, Run It Up. So we throwing on my homeboys brand, Cottonmouth. That's their brand. They were repping it. I'm just a feature on the song. So we like, let's throw on the merch, whatever. Young into this stuff at the time. So I'm like, Then we go downstairs and there's this guy named Mac Benton and he's selling shirts with his face on it. And I seen he had a line of people trying to buy shirts for him though. And it's just his face on it.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, bro, like, what in the world? You just selling your face, and the shirt was $25. And there was like, I counted, it was like 12 to 15 people in line.
You doing simple math.
I'm starting to add all the red. I said, I need a brand. I have to have a brand. This was right before I went on stage. I looked at my brother. I said, start plotting. As soon as I come off stage, we in the, let's get to it, dog. So we ran up. I did my verse. We performed. It was super lit in there. We get off stage. I go home. I sit with my mom, and I'm like, Mom, we just seen this. And I tell her about it. And then she's like, I don't know, think about something about, I don't know, blind stuff. And not like in a bad way, DJ, but I'm like, blind? What you mean blind stuff? And she like, you know, some people might get a perception might be, you know, skewed by things, and they could be blinded by situations. And I was like, blinded by situations, blinded. I said, so how can we make blinded an acronym? Full circle story. I get in, I walk away from basketball, all this, that day, come home, we get rear-ended, get in a car accident on the way to, I get home, didn't unpack my bags from North Carolina, get in the driveway in Atlanta, leave, go to Savannah, get in a car accident, rear-ended, whatever, leave there, nothing bad happened, just kind of recovery, whatever, leave there, for my sister's graduation, come home. Month later, I'm headed to train some kids. I'm thinking I'm still going to be an athlete, so I'm training basketball kids, things like that. Found out God had another route for me. I get in a bad car accident, hydroplane across the street, total my car into somebody's yard, hit a tree, smash. My car is crazy. Long story short, I got in the ambulance. I get to the hospital. Nobody to contact. I called everybody. Nobody in the family answers. I get there, have cuts and gashes over my eye. And you can't even see the scars. They're not even there anymore. So they were over my eye. And when I got there, the lady was like, son, we're going to have to do stitches or whatever. She come back in. She says, oh, well, we can't do stitches. It's too close to the retina. It's 2 centimeters away. You're going to be blinded. I started smiling. I was like, this is it. She was like, what? She was like, how could you be so happy right now? I said, ma'am, I just LLC'd my brand last week, and it's called Blinded World. Me going through this and getting in this car accident and being through it alone meant more than my life itself.
Mm.
It was God testing my faith right there to see if I wanted what I needed to represent. I knew right then it was worth it. I knew it. God spared my life. I walked out the hospital. As soon as that happened, my parents finally walked in the door. Said, that's God too, right? Bam. Yep. Just yeah. So it's full circle.
That's heavy, bro.
It was deep, man. It was deep. So now I stamp it, man.
Yeah.
I stamp it.
Man.
Yeah. Now people got it tattooed on them too. It's crazy. It be blowing my mind.
You got a movement, bro.
Yeah, it's something big. It is.
Y'all, you dropping gems, man.
It is.
You've been through so much, the car accidents, man. So what impact did that have on you mentally, spiritually, as a young and up and coming entrepreneur, creative, all aspects?
At the time, I wasn't able to see it. But I'm like, I was saying, why me? Why me? Why me? So we got in like three accidents, I believe. And nothing happened. You know, I'm still here. Yeah. And then to lose my mother to a car accident and to know that I was supposed to be in the car with them was it made me kind of think of that same thing of like, why me? But I started to change my perspective of like, just try me. Like, God, try me. Whatever it is, just try me. I got it. I can handle it. Whatever you're trying to, whatever lesson it is, I understand that she's a soldier. She's my angel now. You need her to watch over me in a different light. You need her for something else. She got another task. She might need to serve the world. You know, I can't be selfish off of my ego, my pride, just by saying, hey, Mom, I want you here. I need you here. I'm thinking about all these memories and trying to recollect that. But, you know, that brought me to, I had to step away from creating for a long time. Every time I'd open a book and try to be open and humble as I am right now, be vulnerable with it through a book, I would cry. I would just break. I would get frustrated. I'd slam my computer, walk away, go smoke weed. Like, it was just so many things going through my mind. And just like as the song that we were sitting there shooting, like the whole thing is like, you know, it was my thoughts as what happened, you know, to what's going on. It's like, I want to hurt somebody, but I really, lucky God is talking to me in some other ways that I'm a sane human being, that I'm not someone that's ready to risk my life and lose it as well. You know, so that's really what the car accidents, they've all become lessons. And I know that pain, most time we put this negative connotation on it, but pain is also a positive point. It's also times where you can just grow. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm growing in a season where crazy that everything is dead. I feel like I'm growing.
Man, that's beautiful, man. Mental health is something that's you know, so important for our age group, entrepreneurs, business owners, all that stuff. How do you, you know, try to stay sane? How do you try to keep a real healthy mindset? How do you just try to stay cool?
We all battle it. I battle it now. I fight myself because I'm a giver. I stretch myself. I go to my father's house, come to my house with my roommate, make sure my bills are taken care of. I try to get creative, try to finish the books. I get to my clients and do all these different things, you know, train throughout the day. I'm up 5, 6 in the morning, you know, so by the time I'm done working or doing whatever, the time I take to myself is very little, but I understand the importance of mental health. So I do meditate often. If I'm not meditating, I pray 30 times throughout the day. I pray before walking in. I pray before doing this video shoot. I pray before the podcast. Like I just pray because every moment needs it. And just, you know, each time, like I said, I keep my mom's spirit with me with those prayers, with these rooms that I'm walking in, and I understand that I go skate. You know, I skate at Cascade on Sundays. I love to skate, man. That's my thing. So I do that. I go to the sauna, and I read. I'm an avid reader. I believe but people put gems in books that it's just like, man, you need to know this stuff. Like, we spend so much time taking and consuming the content on the gram. We like this all day.
But it's not like the old school thing.
And it's like, think about how much you consumed on this device at one time. You've gotten a client payment. You posted a picture and you're popping in 500 notifications have came up for people liking, commenting, and giving you whatever perspective. You scroll down your timeline, and the first thing you see is people storming the White House. Then you see COVID regulations of a mess. Then you see OnlyFans promotion, and then you see strippers, and then you see your homeboy's music video shoot, and you like, whoa, this is,
It's a
but
lot.
all day we pick it up and look at it though.
Mm,
So, you know, I try to step out of that world
yeah,
and not bring it into my real world. And
mm,
that's how I find balance each day, you know.
that's
So
it.
meditating, you know, my smoking, my exercising,
Yeah,
all that stuff keep me sane. Recording music, I don't
yeah,
even have to put it out. I
man.
might just call an engineer over and be like, bruh, let's book a 6-hour session. Let's just record
Mm,
tonight. Whatever
right.
we write, whatever we come out with is what we come out with.
Yeah,
So I like to do it like that.
I
Just
love
kind of
that, man.
to be free flowing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that, man.
yeah.
Speaking on the music as well, man, you have like real substance, right? You know,
Hmm.
most people who make music, some people BS, don't take it
Yeah,
seriously, but man, from seeing all the videos, your team,
yeah.
like man, you take everything seriously.
Serious, yeah.
So where'd that love for making music come from?
From moguls, from people
Mm,
like this,
mm,
visions,
mm,
creators. Nipsey
mm,
Hussle was a big
mm.
one of mine,
Yeah,
man. All Money In.
yeah,
You know, I stamped it and I believed it on. You know, I tatted
yeah.
it and I was like, all money in. I'm invested. That's
Mm,
right, all money in. Whatever you could say, put your last dollar, put
yeah,
your money where your mouth is,
yeah.
and that's what I really feel like he stood by. He created his visions like that, and I aim to do the same thing.
Mm,
People like T, I'm a big T.I. fan, Nipsey Hussle, Meek
mm.
Mill, Rick Ross, people who've built empires
That's
after
real.
this.
Yeah.
And it's not just music. I got into music because it was a passion forever, but I wanted to hear the things that I like to talk about, the things that are in my everyday life. You
Mm,
know, it's hustlers and go-getters that like this kind of talk and substance and rap and stuff and all this stuff. Don't get me wrong, I have fun and have a lot of I have turn up records too, but like,
mm,
you know, just this is more of my lane,
yeah.
and I'm cool with spitting this out until it ride, like to
Mm,
whatever. So I got into that because I seen that I always wanted to have multiple businesses. I will, and I am going to
that's
open up multiple businesses.
right.
You know, I already have LLC, 2 or 3 brands now, so
Mm,
um, it's just now about maybe doing the brick or mortar space, getting to
mm,
Airbnb space, it's
mm.
Turos, everything.
Yeah.
You know, that
Yeah,
portfolio. It's that
expanding
same
that.
thing, expanding
Yeah.
that portfolio.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much where I'm at with it. And I just sit back and just like I said, I let it come to me, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna come to me.
I'm with
That's
it,
it.
man.
But it's about these moguls, man.
Yeah.
I found my vision
Yeah.
by watching these people.
That's
You know,
dope, man.
paying my homage to the greats before
Yeah.
me, because
Yeah.
they showed it. They create a way, and that's all we doing is recreating the next
That's
thing.
it.
That's
Yeah.
it. You might do your own spin and have
Yeah.
it your way.
Yeah.
You know, we might have our twist to it, but
Hmm.
at the end of the day, somebody's had that idea in
That's
some
right.
kind of way.
That's right.
They've had it.
That's
It
right.
sparked it. Maybe they couldn't execute it.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't have the revenue. Maybe they
Mm.
didn't have the leverage to, you know, put themselves in a position. But it's somebody that, you know, has wanted to execute something you're doing. And if you are doing it, find a way to make them a part of it. If you know that that's a community that they want to be a part in, I don't know,
Facts.
you might do yoga, you might do
Yeah.
podcasts, you might
Yeah.
be audio and soundboard,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, how can you be a part of that community, you
Mm.
know, and
I
then
love
grow
that.
together?
Yeah. Execution, man, on
That's it.
ideas. I mean, entrepreneurs can
That's
have
it.
ideas all the time, but good people don't execute. Great people do, right?
Yeah,
So,
facts.
how can we execute better as young entrepreneurs from our
Um,
ideas?
and I say honestly, execution is really just everyday, repetitively doing the same thing just every single day. You're getting
Mm.
up, just making habit, and staying disciplined in it. And
Mm.
that's all it boils down to for me. You have to wake up every day, know that you have a set goal, know that you got some kind of task you want to get done, or if it's not even tasks, if you're not a person that need to check mark all the way down or whatever, then that's fine. Just still wake up and go about your day with intention, you know, and have purpose to it. You know what I'm saying? Because just like what did my mentor always tell me? Complexity is the enemy of execution.
Mm.
And if that's making life complex, you want to
Mm.
keep things simple. The acronym KISS, keep it simple, stupid.
Mm.
And that was like something my mentor has told me. It's like, keep it simple, stupid. Like, tell yourself that. Like, you just need to tell yourself, don't make things complex in life. That's the enemy to execution. When you're making things complex,
too
you
hard.
stop executing.
Yeah.
You're now in the point of now your subconscious has a thought, and now your conscious has a thought,
Yeah.
and now then your friend puts this, and then you want to know what the next person think, and how you getting a perspective on something you haven't even formed and got settled in on yourself. So like, you know, that's it, man. Don't make it complex. Keep it simple.
Don't make
That's
it
it.
complex.
That's it.
So, how do we not overthink? Because, man, we could think about our goals and, man, we could be up all night just hungry, but how do we not overthink sometimes?
We allow the God. We control what we can, and the
Yeah.
things that we cannot, we allow God to do the rest.
Mm.
We stop questioning so much of trying to put ourselves in this position. We got to stop. You know, we like to, like I said, have these goals, but once we're executing and taking action on them, or, you know, going about our day, we have our own plan and our own vision of what it's going to look like, but we don't understand that God is going to laugh at that in those plans. So it's going to be redirected in some other form. It may happen, but it's going to not happen how you want it to. It's just got to happen how God wants it to, how the earth and how the universe will bring it to you. And once you're not thinking so hard and getting in the way of your ordered steps already, you got to understand, okay, I'm frustrated. Why am I frustrated? This is just an emotion. Oh, snap, I'm sad. Cry. Look in the mirror. Cry. Like, be open and transparent with yourself. And as long as you can, you know, notice that and be like, oh, okay, I'm just smiling. Oh, I had a bad day because somebody called me. I got bad news at 6 a.m. and then that. Oh, that's why I cried.
It was a series
Dang,
of bad
it was a
things
series of bad. And
got
now I can self-diagnose a little bit. Oh, I'm good. You know, now we can bounce back and move on, you know. And that's how I think people should think.
Respect, man.
It's not easy, but, you know.
It's a solution, though,
It's a solution.
Man.
That's my solution.
Yeah.
That's my solution.
I feel you.
And I'm just a perspective. I'm just an opinion, but hey.
I feel that, bro. Man, every single day, what drives you, man, to keep going, waking up early nights, late nights, early mornings, rather?
Man, I feel like it's so many people counting on me. And I'm counting on myself. I've counted myself in a long time ago, and I'm not going to let myself to be counted out. So that's pretty much my driving forces. You know, like, I understand, I'm thankful, I'm grateful each and every day. Now my why has gotten deeper with my mother. My father, me and his relationship is growing, and I love him for it. Shouts out to my dad, you know, please hope he heals, you know. So just those are my why has gotten deeper, you know, and I feel like each day when I remind myself of the why, I just be like, hey, this is, don't stop, you know, and those people are counting on you to be a story, to tell a story to a grandkid. They're ready to tell a story to their coworker. They're ready to tell a story to that role model. They're ready to tell a story. Everybody loves a story. We like something inspirational. We like something that we can attach ourselves to and feel like it's ours.
That's real.
So, you know, I just remind myself of my why and try to make sure that the stories that are being shared about me are authentic and real. That's
real,
it.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, on your documentary, again, man, y'all, please check it out.
Please do.
It was excellent, man, hearing about your story. And then, two, man, everything about 1K, man. Break down, like, that whole concept about 1,000, abundance mindset.
About abundance mindset. And that's how even my name came up, Count Up. Again, people always going to assume that you hear it, you like, count up, that's money. But yeah, money comes in abundance at times. Money comes in shortages at times.
That's real.
So we understand that at the end of the day, when you do have it, count up and be blessed and do those things. But not only count up that, but count up your blessings in your day. Count up the times you made somebody feel good. Count up the times you open the door for somebody. How many acts of service did you do today? And count up is just everything upward. Everything in your life should go upward. That's the whole point of the up. And the K is the 1,000. So, you know, everybody, we have the 100, be 100. And it's like, okay, but how can you try to be 1,000? You know, how can you be 1,000 at all time? And K, you know, people like 1K, you know, so that's how that came about. But keeping things 1,000 or keeping things 100, whatever, it just goes back to being real and authentic, knowing yourself, being humble, open, being able to be vulnerable in places or around strangers, or, like I said, being able to adapt to each room, man, and still be yourself, like, at all times. It doesn't matter if you in an environment that's rubbing you wrong, if you're received with love, if you whatever, you shouldn't change, though. Like, you shouldn't get out of character. It should be very hard to get you out of character. So, you know, make your anger should be very expensive.
Oh,
your anger should be very expensive.
Hey, I think we just got the title of this episode.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Make your anger expensive, for sure. Nobody should have access to your anger like that. They shouldn't be able to rattle you so quickly, because you got to also think they probably were mad off that series of events.
It's not even about you.
It's not about you. It was never about you. You just was the point that it had to come out at. Sorry that it had to be. And don't get me wrong, if somebody does cross your toes, you do have the right to get angry. Don't don't let that go over your head. You know, you have the right to get angry. It's an emotion. We are allowed to have that emotion. Anybody that has somebody or they cross you or do something foul that doesn't go against your morals, your character, your judgment, or trying to hurt anybody, your girlfriend, your wives, your spouses, your kids, anything, you have a right to be angry. How you act on that anger is your choice.
Man,
For sure.
man. So stay true to yourself, no matter which room we're in. So how do we stay true to ourselves? Because now with social media, like what you talked about earlier, everybody's seeing flexing going on. Everybody's happy in front of people, but behind closed doors, people are anxious. They got depression, everything. So like, how do we stay true to ourselves?
Don't be scared to show your worst like you showed your best. You put that on Instagram that you had $100,000 today. All right, well, also show how today, man, I just had this $40,000 loss, y'all, and I try to put it into this media business, and y'all, I just need some encouraging words I got it from my family, y'all, but from my followers, you know, get on there, and it ain't got to be on live, or maybe put it on IG live and then discard it. Like, just be open and always show people your real self. Let people know that what you going through, they probably are too, and that they can, you know, kind of relate to you, you know, be relatable. That's it. And it's about being balanced, like you said, finding that balance, having those meditations, having those times of pulling yourself away from this social world, get to the real world, because these are the things that matter. Because, you know, it's cool that I double tapped your picture and shared it on the repost page, but little do you know, while somebody commenting on your post, I could be sitting in handcuffs on a cop car while somebody's sitting there like, bruh, why you ain't comment on?
You don't even
know what I'm going through. I just got pulled over.
Man.
My mom called me, and my dog ate my homework, and like everything. It was a series of events. And now that you're gonna call me, now I'm a snap. Now you're gonna get my anger. You know, but you got to make that anger expensive. You got to pull back. You know, so that's how I feel about everything.
That's real, man.
Yeah.
You and your team, man, y'all capture some dope content, bro. Where did you get that like eye from of knowing like what to capture, man? You were in Tulum, like you had the sky view, you had the drones, everything. Like, bro, that's not normal, man. So one, being a young artist, entrepreneur, but then two, with like film, like you have a great eye. So where'd they come from?
Movies. I'm a movie fiend. I can just sit and watch movies, and I'm intrigued, and I'm like, why did he shoot it like this? Do he know if what if the camera was at an angle like this? It probably would have made a different effect. I probably would have jumped better if it's a scary movie or horror film. Or why did he use the handheld instead of just being on the tripod right here? Or, you know, those things intrigue me. And I don't necessarily want to be behind the camera, but I'm intrigued at the way it's shot. I'm intrigued at how you can make the room feel different just by placing cameras, how you can... That was always cool to me. So seeing that, I try to capture my music videos like that, because we love what we like. Rotten Tomatoes, what's the box office scores? What are the we're always wanting to know the reviews. We always wanting to know about a movie. So, you know, music is one thing in a whole nother world, but movies, and gosh, that's different. And to know, you know, to be on set, and so I had to put myself in that world. I started to do a lot of things with modeling. I spent some time on VH1 sets, MTV. I did a lot of stand-in work for some Tyler Perry stuff. Was on set with like Robin Gibbons and like a lot of different people, man. Like I've touched a lot. Like I've done everything you can think of. So, you know, I did it, and I got into space, and I noticed the day I was a stand-in, I had moved up from the little extra role to the stand-in role, and now I have to be like a double almost for this person, and I'm have to be this lookalike. I have to wear everything he's wearing, have everything. And that day I was on set, it just kind of hit me like, this is my passion. I'm just doing it to learn it and to figure it out, and the compensation for it isn't what I want to do. So I stepped out of the space, but it showed me the inside of it, and then it brought it back out. So now I was able to get it. And so now that I experienced it, I'm like, I see how I want to execute a vision. Oh, I think I want this. I know I want this for my cover art. I know this should be a thumbnail. This could be a reel on Instagram. This should be a story. Like I just start picking up on content creation. You know, and my guys, they dump just how I dump thousands into it.
I love it.
Yeah. So they send me, you know, everything's professional. It don't matter about friendships. Understand people. Make your friends sign contracts too.
That's real.
Make your friends sign
That's real.
contracts.
Yeah.
I don't care how many times we've traveled to Mexico. I went to high school with these guys.
You
All
still
that
gotta
stuff.
protect
They
yourself.
still send me a contract
Yep.
today.
It's
They
business.
would not move
Yeah.
until the invoice has been sent and the contract has been signed. We not moving until
I
that
love
is
that.
done. And
Yeah.
that's simple because
love
you got to respect each other's brands. And, you know, especially, you know, Atlanta's a black mecca
That's
right,
right.
now. We all we got,
That's
you
right.
know, so we got to take each other's ventures through the roof, but you got to support each other's ventures, you know, and do call your people out if something's not up to par, you know, but tell them in a respectable manner.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, maybe you should implement this in your business and it might excel for you this way, you know, but I'm not ready to work with you right now, you know, for my brand, you know, but I think you are. I support. I'll repost your page, but I'm not gonna shoot with you because you know such and such. You know, so tell them respectable, but move with a team and surround yourself with the people that you like to see. You know,
Respect, man.
that's it. So
Move with a team, bro. How do we find like the perfect person or people to even be on our team?
oh,
How do you find that?
events, networking,
Yeah.
rubbing shoulders with
Yeah.
those different people.
Yeah.
I went to the Circle of CEOs thing.
Yeah.
I came out with probably 23 contacts over the weekend.
that's huge.
New entrepreneurs. I'm finding print
Yeah.
and T-shirt merchandise people. I'm finding website, web design. I'm
Wow.
finding radio people. I'm finding people in the trucking industry. I'm finding ex-military veterans and just everything. Like, you know, having a network in your phone. You should be able to, everybody should be able to pick up their phone, go to their contacts. You should be able to go straight to your contacts, hit that number sign, go all the way to the bottom and see how many contacts you got.
Wow.
If it's 200, if it's 100, you shutting people out of your life. Open up some. Why are you shutting everybody out? You missing a blessing. You missing that $1 million conversation. You know what I'm saying? I scroll through my phone. It's 2,548 contacts. That number might or might not work, but I know I probably can get to the circle or got the contact. I got the access.
That's right.
You know, sometimes money is accessibility, but nah, it's who you know too. That's accessibility too.
Hey, talk about that,
That's
man.
accessibility.
Relationships over money.
Come
please.
on, man.
Please
Relationships
talk about
over money all day. In my
Yeah.
my opinion, I don't care. You can give me 500 million or put me in a room with the guy that's worth 500 billion. You know, something like that. That person's gonna show me an idea that's gonna spark my little cousin's business. That's gonna help my mom's whatever get through college. That's gonna help whatever. I want that because that's gonna build a foundation. You know, and I always tell anybody that anything with your ego and pride in it, that quick success is gonna kill you fast. Like you want slow success, so you need to be around these people that you rubbing shoulders with. Build it slowly. Build your foundation, brick by brick, like those kind of things. You know, so. That's me all day, man.
That's
me.
free game, man.
That's free
Slow
game.
success.
That's it, man. Slow success. It builds character.
Yeah,
Fast
man.
success.
That's it.
It only builds your ego. That's it. Fast success only builds your ego. Slow character.
Man.
That's it, man.
Dropping gems, bro.
That's it.
Slow success. Nip, you know, big inspiration for you.
Oof.
Marathon music for you,
Marathon.
man.
Yep.
Talk about that, like the
Yep.
whole mindset about slow success,
Yeah.
marathon,
Uh-huh.
whole process.
I put out a project called Marathon Music. And that was about 2 years ago. That was right after Nip died. And it came about because when I got the news, it felt like I knew Nipsey Hussle, man. There's times I had hard times crying and I had no idea why I just boo-hooed
Yeah, it's crazy.
when this man cried.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, when he died, I was
Yeah, I
like,
feel you.
what? Nipsey Hussle
Yeah.
passed? Like,
Yeah.
this not right. And I passed up on this concert and I was mad at myself because I passed it up to go make some money and think like, oh, I can go again. I go to LA to try to catch him. And that opportunity is not always going to be there. So I made Marathon Music, and one night I was making a song and it was called Letter to Nipsey. And it's on like Spinrilla and mixtape type stuff because it would have some samples that didn't get cleared. So I was like, yeah. But I just wanted to have fun with the music anyway. So I put it out regardless of what it was. And I put it on that and YouTube and stuff. And I was walking down the street and I was just having some thoughts to myself. And then we had a circle with everybody and people. We were talking about a little tribute to Nipsey. We put a picture of him and did us a little memorial right where we was at. I didn't know that my friend was recording like an audio of it. And he recorded me talking about like how I felt about Nip and he was like, what would you say to him if he was in your face right now? and I just spilled it, and then he sent me the audio, so I put it on the song, and then when I did it, I was like, I gotta make the album.
That's dope.
So
man.
I did Marathon Music. I tatted it so I could embody it.
Yeah, I love that.
I started working out super extreme, so I could just feel like I was going through something. That's all it was. And man, I look at him every day, and I'm like, I got like 6 posters of Nipsey around my studio at the crib, and I'm just like, Nip, like, what would you do? Nip, how would you handle this situation? How did you balance death and homies trading on you and having a business and having kids and a woman and being a boss and still being that cool dude that the hood love, and then the people, all the CEOs of the Fortune 500s respect you as well. How you carry yourself like that, but you still can walk in with your gold chains and your swag and nobody, tripping on you. Like, I love the way he carried himself. So, I had to make Marathon Music as one, a tribute to him, one as a tribute to myself to keep going. Like I said, I'm all money in. I'm invested like he was.
I love it, man. All money in mindset. Being a trainer, training the body, working out. How important, man, is it for entrepreneurs to also be in the gym as well, working on the body?
That's vital, man. Like you said, a full balanced lifestyle is what we all aiming for. So when you working out, man, I get up every day hungry for a new chance to work out. Like, it's just in my blood. When I'm out the country, I'm in London. I leave my hotel, I run to the Planet Fitness, I go to the Planet Fitness, I lift, I jog back to the hotel. I'm out there. That's just so in my mind, I can't stop doing it. So the minute I lay off for like 3 days, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fiend. I'll relax for some days, a day or two. Like, but after that, I'm like, all right, I'm itching. This is something crazy. But that's just me. But I encourage people to work out, man. If you don't, not even a fiend of working out, just be just a bit of a fitness enthusiast a little bit, man. Just change your mindset towards it, because you could expand your lifestyle. You could spark an idea. Sometime I work out and I do a crazy workout for 30-45 minutes, and I leave and I got a whole new song ready to come out. I got a new video I'm ready to, what I'm saying? It might be like some people's cup of tea they sit down and have. Working out could be that too. It brings up different parts of your mind and your brain. So it allows me to be creative. It allows me to do a lot of things.
Respect, man. Earlier you were talking about reading. That being so important right now, man. What are some of your favorite books that you've read, you've come across?
Y'all go outside of halfway to halftime. Get halfway to halftime. But Rick Ross's book, The Perfect Day to Boss Up, just completed that.
I gotta check that out.
Definitely. He tells you how to do so many things, how to leverage your business, how to really be a partner and someone who's promoting these brands and living them every day, being authentic in that. So The Perfect Day to Boss Up, if you can apply that and put it to your life. And Rick Ross is around Atlanta, obviously if y'all ride past, go down Riverdale, you'll see his big house.
We grew up right down the street from him, actually. We used to see it all the time.
Man, everybody's seen that house. Everybody know the story about what's going on. Like, movies haven't done. He's like, it's just so many things that Rick Ross is doing. And so that book is one I read. I encourage people to read. I'm reading one by one of my favorites is Conversations with God by Neil Walsh. Super dope. It's a series. It's oh my gosh. It's like a whole dialogue journal of any questions you could think about, what, when, why, how, thing that you've asked God for. Everything from sex to hormones to relationship to business, like everything, it is there. So that book is super good. And one that I'm also in the middle of reading by Mark Manson is it's the second book of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And I think it's called Everything is Fucked by Mark Manson. It's called Everything is Fucked. And it's a reverse hope book. And it's basically, we use the messed up things that are going on in the world right now. Those are the things that you can use to motivate you in weird ways. And you got to see things for what they are. And he uses it in a weird way. I can say, if you read his books, he's not a firm believer.
Got you.
I will say that. So
Yeah.
stay
Yeah.
open-minded to that. So I stay true to
Yeah.
myself, and I still
Hey,
know
you
who
can
I
still
am.
gain something from the
I
book,
gain
though.
something from
That's
the
right.
book. So I
Yeah.
take it and I apply it day by day. But
Yeah.
Mark Manson has 2 good books. Neil Walsh, Conversations with God, and Rick Ross's book. Those are the ones that I read and applied this year alone.
I love that, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it. I love it. So, man, how do you stay confident every single day? You know, entrepreneurship, it could be tough. It can be great too, but
Yeah.
you know, how do you just constantly stay motivated? You know, stay
Um,
confident too.
Clothes, swag,
Got you.
dressing.
Put something on
I
yourself.
love to dress. I love to put hues of colors
Mm,
on. I like to switch up this. Can you
Yeah.
pull off that look and
Yeah.
that look?
Yeah.
Now, can you change your athletic look and put this look
Yeah.
on? That keeps your confidence there because it allows you not to get content with yourself in a way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm always ready to see the new me in the mirror every time I look. You know, it's you versus you, but
Yeah.
you get to see the new you each
I love
time.
that.
So it's like dressing gives me that confidence, and just doing what I love. You know, that's it. Every day, make sure I'm doing what I love. Then I got the confidence because I love to do it.
Yeah.
So it's cool, whatever it is.
Dope, man.
Yeah.
Dope.
Man,
Halfway
sure,
to
man.
halftime, bro. We spoke about it earlier, man.
Yeah.
But what can people, you know, expect to get from the book itself? Written
Yes.
version. What can
Oof.
people expect from the book?
Yeah, please take everything. It is a transcription of the audio format.
Yeah.
So each thing there's gonna be some slang in there.
Yeah.
So take it for that. Also
Yeah.
understand, like, you know, just be
Yeah.
open. Go back. You might have
Yeah.
to go back and hear the audio and what it was a reason I wrote it and things are the way
Yeah.
they are. So I want people to understand that. But also give me feedback on it, please. Anybody give me feedback. I'm not someone that runs from criticism, so yeah, please give me that. But to expect from it is inspiration, things to apply, nuggets to apply to your life. Some things you may not have heard before, some things that entrepreneurs and other people have heard. If you are entrepreneur into it like I am, a lot of the stuff you've probably heard, you know, but still pick it up because it's a reminder. You even need reminders. We set them in our phone. Why not pick up a book? That's one, you know? And so I just wanted to show people that they can do it. I'm only 25. Why you can't be a young black man pushing a book? You ain't got to be out here slanging drugs and doing this. You could be slanging books and trapping music,
That's
like,
real.
whatever, you know? So that's where I am. And I just want people to understand that they can do it. That's it. That's it. It's you can do it. Whatever you're looking to do, you can do it. Don't take no for an answer. Don't take no for an answer.
I love that,
Just
man.
don't. No, and no is just not right now.
Yeah.
That's it. So just don't take that no for an answer. Take it. It might be 5 years later. It might come back to you 10 years, 3 months, whatever. Just don't take no for an answer.
Yeah. I love that, man. Right now, what is next for you, man? Count up DJ, bro. What's up? What's
Yes,
next for you so far?
indeed. Stay tuned. Video is coming soon. Book is about to release, and moving on to the new projects. My fitness brand. I'm doing some new classes work-wise with Department of Health. Doing some things with them. Some events fitness-wise. Coming up for my birthday, we'll be traveling. I'm not gonna say to the location yet.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be traveling, taking some people with me, getting some more content.
I love it.
Getting some tattoos, celebrating my birthday in top of 2022
Yes, sir.
of January. So I'll be
Okay.
doing that. I'm already pretty much booked fitness-wise up until March
That's
of
a blessing.
2022. So that's a great blessing for me to have that. So now, after the book is done, I'm back in the flow of music and everything, is to put another music project out, another album. I haven't figured out the title, but shooting the music video today, I had the idea, it sparked, and I took
That's
the
dope.
picture of what the cover art is going to be. I already have that for sure.
That's
Just
dope.
don't have the name yet.
Yeah.
And I got to sequence some of these songs, man. I got probably like 50 something songs that I recorded in these past 6 months or so. So I need to go through those and put some kind of sequence to these and see if any are album worthy, you know, or something like that. But probably to expect a project from me, music project. Fitness stuff is gonna. I'm on everybody's head with the fitness.
I love it.
Follow me at Built by Bostick,
Got you.
and that's where people can catch me with the fitness stuff. Doing that, and that's it, man. Running my online program up. I do have an online fitness program. I have a lot of merchandise about to drop for that line, and things like that, and some fashion shows I was just a part of, Miguel Wilson's, and so got some more fashion shows. I think in June or something of next year. I know a big one, big show I'm part of. A lot of stuff, man.
Man, that's good
a
stuff,
lot. I'm
man.
booked up. Got some 5Ks. I'm already prepared for it.
That's
Already
dope.
in March. Like, I plan ahead, man.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
I live life to the fullest because I don't know what life's gonna bring me. All I know is if God forbid, but if I'm struck down as I walk out and I'm gone, I will be so happy and content that I gave my everything.
That's right.
And I'm my all. So
that's right.
Cool. If I can expect this event that's coming up and I can anticipate it, cool.
Yeah.
If God doesn't have a plan for me to get to that event and He got something else, I'll go with that opportunity too.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Man, you've done something that's so important, and what that thing is, you've built a brand. So for young people now who want to build a brand, how do you go about doing that process?
Don't make it hard. Get your brand LLC, get you something, find you something that you not only are going to believe in, but make sure it's your why. Make sure that the people that are believing in it or purchasing your items or your services are believing in it too. Then you LLC it, you, I don't know, maybe it's a partnership, a sole proprietorship, whatever. You become legal, okay? May become legal. And all you have to do, you can go on Google and say, how do I LLC a business? Google will tell you. You know, it's not that hard. You can go to your courthouse, LLC, a bit, whatever it is, you know, just do that. Have your brand, own your name. If you got to trademark it, pay for that. You know, people put dollars into all the content and everything, but don't own nothing that they're shooting and don't ask. So if somebody take your ideas, you don't even know that you could sue them and you could be, there's the rich you want to be right there because somebody took your idea. But you know, it's not necessarily patenting things because that costs money, but trademark things and do things like that. So young entrepreneurs out there, man, get you LLC, man, trademark it, whatever you got to do, man. Own your brand, own your name. And come up with a catchy name, catchphrase that people can relate to. All right. And keep things simple. Don't make it complex. Keep it simple. And you'll have your amazing brand. Offer services that are undeniable. Man, that's it.
Real. Bro, you dropped so many gems, but before we leave, man, where do you see yourself, your business, everything within the next 5 to 10 years?
And then 5 and 10 is two different situations. So 5 years. I'm 25 now at age 30. I'm already working on my next book. So I told myself I'm going to give myself a 5-year timeline. Age 30, I'm going to drop another book. I got a title in mind, not dropping that right now, but got a title in mind. So there's 5 years. I already know a book will be coming out, and those are the next chapters of that. Possibly companionship, love, marriage. I don't know. Who knows all that stuff? Whatever. That's something. But I definitely know that businesses will be excelling. I will be in a financial position that I have that leverage and accessibility to do everything I need to do for that 10, 15, and 25-year plan coming up. So there's that 5-year. 10-year for me is to have every business that I thought I'd have and more. Have my hands in more than I thought I'd have my hands in. Is have money funneling in so much, like not even just so much, but a royalty check, a digital check, a cryptocurrency payment, a cash app just came to your phone, a hand-to-hand transaction.
Mailbox money for real.
Everything. I plan to be in that space, that state of mind to balance even getting that kind of money and those kind of business ventures. So that's where I'm at with it, man. Yeah.
Bro, we appreciate you so much. Where can everybody follow you? Keep up with
Please
your work.
do.
Halfway to halftime, everything.
Halfway to halftime. Please follow that. Get that book. Audio book is now out everywhere. Tidal, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube, everything. The documentary is on YouTube. Please follow me. All you got to type in is Count Up with a K, KOUNTUP. Social media tags at IAM _ Count Up with a K, KOUNTUP. All right, I am _ Count Up. My fitness page, follow me at Built by Bostick. Bostick is my last name. So that's where that comes from. And the brand that I'm repping is Blinded World. All this stuff right here, that is Blinded World LLC. And it's just an acronym for Believe, Love, Invest, and Determine Every Destiny. So I am running 2 or 3 accounts, balancing a lot, but that's me, Built by Bostick. I am _count up in the Blinded World LLC. Follow me on any of those pages. You know what I'm saying? I get back with you and we chop it up from there.
Show DJ some love, man.
Yeah,
we
man.
appreciate y'all so much.
Yes,
Shout out
indeed.
to Trent, to Sid, whole
Shout
team,
out,
man.
shout out,
Everybody
shout
for
out,
setting
shout
it up.
out. Yeah.
If you guys want, this same experience, more than welcome to pull up to the studio.
Please do.
Trent, he's available. Gabe, everybody. So, man, pull up. DJ, man, thank you again.
Man.
It's just the beginning, bro. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Show us some love. Share this video. Let's
Please
get
do.
it. Be great. Peace.